In the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean, a truly wondrous event has been unfolding. Here in the waters of Tonga, the Earth has given birth. A new island, forged in fire and cooled by the sea, has risen from the depths. Imagine the seen plumes of steam and ash billowing skywards, the hiss of molten rock meeting cool water, a raw display of our planet's incredible creative power. This is not merely a geological event. It is a spectacle of creation, a brand new piece of land emerging before our very eyes, a testament to the restless, dynamic nature of the world we inhabit. It is a powerful reminder that the map of our world is never truly finished. This remarkable new landmass has appeared in Tonga's home reef. This area is part of the Tonga-Kermadec subduction zone. It is one of the most geologically active regions on our planet. Here, deep beneath the ocean waves, three of Earth's immense tectonic plates converge. The immense forces generated by their slow, inexorable collision fuel a chain of underwater volcanoes. This fiery chain stretches for hundreds of miles, a veritable factory for new Earth. The home reef is a known hotspot, a place where the planet's internal energies frequently burst forth, shaping and reshaping the seabed, and sometimes even breaking the surface to greet the sun. The first signs of this new island's dramatic arrival were observed in September 2022. The ocean surface, once an unbroken expanse of blue, began to churn and change. Hot, molten rock lava pushed its way up from the seabed, some 1,800 meters below. As this superheated material met the comparatively cold ocean water, it solidified, fragmenting and building upwards. Slowly, steadily, a new structure began to take shape. Steam and volcanic gases were released, creating a dramatic and no doubt pungent atmosphere. This infant island was announcing its arrival with a primal scream of geological force, a process as old as Earth itself. The birth of an island such as this is a profound spectacle. It is nature's raw power unleashed and untamed. We are reminded in the most vivid way imaginable that our planet is not a static ball of rock. Instead, it is a living, breathing entity, constantly changing, forever renewing itself. New lands can and do rise from the ocean's embrace, sculpted by the elemental forces of fire from below and the shaping power of water from above. Each such event is a new chapter in the Earth's long and dramatic geological story, a fresh canvas upon which life might one day paint its own masterpiece. The early days of this nascent island were marked by extraordinary dynamism and rapid change. Following its initial emergence from the waves in September 2022, it experienced a period of swift growth. By the 8th of October that year, this volcanic infant had already expanded to cover an area of approximately 5.49 hectares, or about 13.5 acres. However, the powerful Pacific Ocean is a relentless sculptor. The constant assault of waves and currents soon began to take its toll, with erosion carving away at the island's freshly formed edges. It became a constant, captivating battle between the constructive forces of the volcano and the destructive power of the sea. Yet the volcanic heart of home reef was far from dormant. Its creative energies were merely biding their time. Further eruptive phases breathed new life and substance into the fledgling island. A significant second phase of activity was recorded between September and November of 2023. During this period, the island began to expand notably towards the south. By the 3rd of November 2023, careful measurements showed that its area had increased to approximately 7.4 hectares, which is over 18 acres. The island was not only surviving the ocean's onslaught, but was actively fighting back, growing larger and more robust with each new cultured volcanic material. The island's expansion continued with remarkable, almost relentless vigor into 2024 and early 2025. A particularly significant growth spurt occurred between June and September 2024. A substantial lava flow, rich in dark basaltic rock, pushed predominantly towards the east. nearly doubling the island's existing size. By the 2nd of July 2024, it measured an impressive 9.09 hectares. This growth did not cease. The total area soon exceeded 12.2 hectares. Most recently, between December 2024 and January 2025, further volcanic outbursts added another 3.7 hectares, bringing its total area to over 15 hectares, or more than 37 acres, in February 2025. Scientists from around the globe are observing this fascinating geological phenomenon with intense interest. They employ a fleet of advanced Earth-observing satellites. Spacecraft such as NASA's Landsat 8 and Landsat 9, along with Europe's Sentinel-2, act as our unblinking eyes in the sky. These remarkable instruments diligently track every subtle and not so subtle change. They meticulously measure the island's evolving dimensions, monitor its surface temperatures for signs of thermal activity, and precisely map the extent of newly erupted material. This constant stream of data is invaluable, helping us to understand the complex processes by which such volcanic islands are born and how they evolve, even in the most remote corners of our world. The waters immediately surrounding this newly formed Tongan island often tell a compelling story of the forces at play. Observers and indeed satellite sensors have noted that these waters are frequently discolored. Sometimes they take on a striking, almost ethereal greenish hue. Volcanology experts such as Dr. Cornel Duron from GNS Science in New Zealand provide fascinating explanations for this phenomenon. He suggests that this unusual coloration is likely due to the presence of finely dispersed yellow sulfur particles. These particles are released in volcanic gases from vents on or below the island, and when they mix with the deep blue of the ocean water, they create this distinctive green tint. It is a vivid chemical signature, a clear visual indication of the ongoing volcanic activity simmering just beneath the surface. Home Reef itself has a rich history of ephemeral island creation. This is not its first foray into land building. Indeed, this is the fifth such island known to have emerged from this specific submarine volcano. Historical records and scientific observations document previous temporary islands appearing here in 1852, 1857, 1984, and more recently in 2006. However, these earlier creations often prove to be fleeting, transient land masses. The island that dramatically emerged in 2006, for instance, which at one point boasted cliffs up to 70 meters high, succumbed to the erosive power of the Pacific and vanished beneath the waves after a lifespan of only 9 months. Nature, it seems, often gives with one hand and takes away with the other in these dynamic environments. This new island, however, offers tantalizing signs that it might be different, potentially more enduring than its short-lived predecessors. Scientists currently believe that it could possess greater stability. This cautious optimism stems from the nature of the volcanic material that appears to be forming its structure. Instead of being composed primarily of loose tephra, ash and pumice, which are easily washed away, this island seems to be built from more cohesive, harder, effusive lava flows. The fact that it has already outlasted the 2006 island, surviving for well over 2 years now, provides encouraging evidence that it might persist for several years, perhaps even decades, establishing a more lasting presence in the Tongan archipelago. Naturally, such a rare and accessible event has attracted significant scientific attention. Researchers from esteemed institutions across the globe, including GNS Science in New Zealand and the German Aerospace Centre, DLR, are meticulously monitoring and studying this nascent island. Their collaborative work is absolutely vital. It provides a unique opportunity to deepen our understanding of the complex, powerful processes of submarine volcanism and island formation. This new landmass effectively serves as a natural laboratory. It offers scientists a precious real-time window into geological evolution, yielding invaluable data that can refine our models of planetary processes and help us better anticipate volcanic behavior elsewhere in the world. The dramatic birth of a new island inevitably has consequences for the surrounding marine environment, creating both challenges and opportunities for life. The underwater plumes emanating from the active volcanic vents can be a complex, double-edged sword for the local ecosystem. According to experts like Sharon Walker of the United States National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, these plumes, rich in minerals, can sometimes stimulate the growth of phytoplankton. Phytoplankton are the microscopic plants that form the very base of the marine food web. However, these same plumes are also extremely hot and highly acidic, potentially containing toxic substances. This can, of course, be harmful or even lethal to other forms of marine life in the immediate vicinity of the active eruptions. Fortunately, thus far, the ongoing eruptions at home reef have had a minimal direct impact on human populations and infrastructure. This is a significant relief, especially when contrasted with the devastating and far-reaching consequences of the colossal eruption of the nearby Tonga Hunga Ha'apai volcano, which occurred in January 2022. The relative remoteness of the home reef location, situated some distance from major inhabited islands, provides a crucial natural buffer, mitigating immediate risks. Nevertheless, continuous and vigilant monitoring by geological surveys and disaster management agencies remains absolutely essential for the safety and preparedness of communities throughout this volcanically active region of the Pacific. What then does the future hold for this young, dynamic Tongan island? Its ultimate destiny remains unwritten, hanging in a delicate balance of geological forces. If the current phase of volcanic activity persists, with continued eruptions supplying fresh lava and rock, the island could grow even larger and more consolidated. It might perhaps become a more permanent feature in the Tongan archipelago, eventually even being colonized by plants and animals. Conversely, if the volcanic output wanes, the relentless, powerful forces of ocean wave erosion will undoubtedly gain the upper hand, gradually wearing the island away until it once again slips beneath the waves. Only time will reveal its ultimate fate. Regardless of its eventual lifespan, whether it endures for decades or vanishes in a few short years, this new Tongan island stands as a truly remarkable and inspiring natural event. It serves as a vivid, tangible reminder of our planet's incredible dynamism and its constant, ongoing transformation. It showcases the raw, elemental, creative power of volcanic forces, the very same forces that have sculpted the face of Earth for billions of years, building continents and shaping ocean basins. For now, it exists as a brand new piece of sovereign land, a subject of intense scientific wonder and human fascination, and a profound testament to the ever-changing, ever-evolving nature of our magnificent world. It offers us all a precious, humbling glimpse into the very processes that build our planet.